Hello everyone and welcome back to Alex the Engineer. On a hot sunny day in June, I ventured far out from Missouri to experience the Western Maryland 1309 at Ridgely, West Virginia, Cumberland, Maryland, and finally Frostburg, Maryland. We are currently set up at Jewel Street in Ridgely, West Virginia, just across the river from Cumberland. Ridgely is a location for the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad's shop complex, as you can see in this shot. 1309 would lead the Frostburg Flyer from Cumberland to Frostburg in return, although an ex Norfolk Southern -8 would be leading on the return trip from Frostburg. As 1309 approaches us here at Jewel Street, 1309 fights up the grade out of the shop complex, and the back wheel set on this Malate locomotive begins to slip. We moved to the Scenic Railroad station in Cumberland to get some video of 1309 basking in the sun. As you watch, I'll give you some background information about the locomotive. Western Maryland 1309 was originally Chesapeake, Ohio 1309, built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The unit originally worked as a coal hauler locomotive in Kentucky and West Virginia. The Western Maryland acquired this locomotive from the B&O Railroad Museum in Baltimore, Maryland in 2014. The locomotive was restored to operating condition on December 31st of 2020. Interesting thing about this locomotive is that it was the last Baldwin steam locomotive ever made and was delivered in 1949 to the Western Maryland, showing what the pinnacle of steam locomotive power was. "1309 prepares to blast out of Cumberland for Frostburg, Maryland. This Baldwin 2662 is loud, but my microphone handled it beautifully, so turn up the volume for this Mountain Lake steam locomotive's whistle echoing through the Potomac River Valley. The Dash 8 on the bottom of this train also gave us a few taps of the horn. We had lunch at a really good hot dog place in Cumberland, so I couldn't really chase 1309 to Frostburg, but I did beat it there. We made it to Frostburg just mere minutes before 1309 arrived, and just listen to this. thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video of 1309 in Maryland, and I hope to see you out there somewhere on the High Iron for another Alex the Engineer video.